That's right.
Because I always tell you too, like, it's a privilege to experience things as a human being, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, even when things don't work out the way you want them to, you still get something from it. You were very happy for a time.
Yeah.
And when you were no longer happy, you chose to do something about it. And that's life, right? And those are the valuable lessons that you teach people indirectly when they listen to you, when your son is watching you and saying, there are boundaries to, you know, being in my life. And I think when you love and you give your heart to someone, you grow. And so
I agree.
I think you say like, I'm 45 and like 45 is young as hell. So
I don't know.
I don't want you to think about that. You can say what you want, but it is. And you know, we're living longer these days. You look beautiful. Black don't crack.
Shannon.
So it doesn't really matter about the age. It matters about getting it right.
Yeah.
Meaning you have standards, you have boundaries, you have things, you have deal breakers, you have things that you will and won't put up with.
Yeah.
And so if someone does not respect you in that way, when you continually communicate those things, then there's nothing wrong with saying, actually, I'm okay. And I always tell you too, every individual has a responsibility to make decisions that make them happy. So you can't control what someone else does. Someone has to do what someone has to do, but you only can control what you do.
Yep.
Right? Like, it's not about us. It's
own.
never about us.
Yeah.
When you're going through something that someone maybe they don't have the capacity to give you what you need, you know?
Yeah. Yep. And I think at the end of the day, once you realize that it's making a decision and not, you know, at the end, like, I was funny because I was talking to a friend of mine's who's a male. And he said to me, he said, T, like, your intuition is real. Like, I'm so glad that you did not try to put that off, because your intuition is real, and you have to make sure that you never forget that. So thank you. Shout out to my friend Billy. He's always been a good friend, been my friend for, gosh, has it been over 20 years now?
20 years? That's a very, very valuable friend.
He's having a baby too in December. So congrats to him and his wife. It's really exciting.
Thanks for helping T out
Thanks,
during
Billy.
this time.